You guys used to do this just on the phone.
Yeah, I know, but it's different now. It's different now.
Or when Matth and Fam were just right next to each other.
Yeah.
Mimi. Peace to you.
Oh, we live.
Yeah, we live,
Yeah.
Charlotte.
Now we are.
I think he's in here already.
We're officially live.
What did the
Rattler Steve.
Steve will be outside next week.
Hold up. We're not officially live.
Oh, Steve will be there? All right.
I think everybody's going to be there.
Everybody's going to be there.
Not me.
Mama there, P there.
Wait, is this the one? Is this the one? Hold up. This ain't the one, is it? Which one is the one? Is it this? No, it's this one. It's this one. It's this one. It's this one. Yeah, it is a piece of Famvember. That was yesterday. It's been a week, right? You've been celebrating all week, right, fam?
No,
I was celebrating.
No.
Well, I started celebrating at the Benny show last.
Yeah, I was gonna say he started last week. You started yesterday.
He started yesterday, and then we're gonna rotate this bitch until next week.
Yeah.
Well, he started right after Hobio Fest because he said like February doesn't even matter. Let's just like March.
Yeah, February is.
There he is himself.
Y'all bought all that Crown Royal with collection plate money.
Somebody ties. It's all up in. We're right into the toilet.
Yeah, February is Latin for a month too early.
Oh yeah. Hold up. Who got him?
I don't got mine yet.
As a matter of fact, we double cupped up. We double cupped up.
I can go double check right now. Let me be.
Yeah, double check.
Yo, that's funny.
Got to get the party music going this week for fam. Bust out the Cameo and the SOS band.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I got this Jazzy Jeff playlist. We probably got some Cameo on it. I've been jamming all week.
It's he was just on Full Size Run. I think he's either on Full Size Run or the Sneakers podcast. One of the two I just heard.
He must be on a run because I've seen him doing a bunch of stuff.
I'm saying I'm assuming he's got something coming out, right?
Nigga, it's a Sneakers podcast.
Yeah, they have a.
You can't see it.
Yeah, you can watch it too.
It's on YouTube. You used to not be able to see it, but now it's on the YouTube.
Say, why the fuck would I want to hear sneakers? I don't give a fuck about. Show me the pictures.
I hear that.
I mean, they still just talking about sneakers though. I mean, it's nothing but a sneakers conference. It's like us. Peace to Ken Lewis.
Ken Lewis, what's good?
I should I trudged out in the rain.
Nope, I ain't got it.
Look at Driphausen. You good, bro?
That nigga fixing his hair like a bad chick, yo.
No,
I am a bad chick.
Like Parker Lewis,
I am a bad chick is crazy.
He looked like Parker Lewis, yo.
Parker Lewis on Fox or Parker Lewis on USA?
We're not doing this again.
But he been losing though, right? He is not Parker Lewis.
He looks like Parker Lewis.
He can lose. Can he not?
Parker Lewis on gay. That's what he looks like.
Hey.
Imagine.
Stop.
Yeah, we can't. I can't even. Yep, nope.
Imagine
being on a podcast and your father come in and tell you, "Yo, get a haircut."
That's because he can't grow hair like this anymore.
Get a haircut, you hippie.
Your other father.
Your other father.
Yeah. That's because he's got to save what hair he has. He has to get the same haircut. I can
Wait a
Wow.
minute, God
See,
dang
look
it!
at
I'm
him.
not going to sit here and let you
The
talk about
disrespect.
the phallic deficient. Phallic.
Fact.
Phallic?
Phallic.
No. What? No.
See?
No.
Maybe
Don't do
you. Never mind.
that. Is that the new Batman? Parker Lewis can't drip. Jesus. What's today? The 24th. It's WrestleMania next week. Y'all hype?
Yes.
I don't end up like River Phoenix next
No,
week.
I'm not hyped for WrestleMania.
I mean, you know what I'm saying. Like, in
They kind of do. We talk like this every year before Mania. You're like,
No, we was hyped last year.
That's
It was one night only.
Is it because of the people was coming back? It was the first event with people.
Nah, Sasha and Bianca. That it had at least Saturday night had built-in hype. I was ready for that.
And Saturday night had Cesaro, Seth Rollins.
That was
Bad
fire.
Bunny, yeah. Bad Bunny right before Sasha Bianca, right? And,
that was fire. Saturday was fire.
Then Sunday was like.
Hold on.
Sunday niggas just stayed up late for nothing.
But the thing is, like,
late Sunday.
I don't remember Sunday.
I thought about
It was late
about this today. Like, they don't like WrestleMania doesn't need to be the show anymore. Because again, it's what it has been, which is the one that gets all the casual fans back in to watch. Like once a year, we all watch WrestleMania, and then maybe we watch a few weeks after. Like so, all the big matches they spread out over the rest of the year. Like that's how it goes.
Bad Bunny was last year.
Watch Cody don't even pop up.
Hey Mimi, you.
Oh, good. I'm glad you mentioned that.
I hope not.
You ain't not. Nobody's gonna miss Cal. He's there in spirits.
Yeah.
When we start to pass him out, y'all gonna think Cal was there.
I'll be sitting there right next to you. We would have had you go next time you see me talking. Yeah, we was talking. We had a whole conversation during this AJ Styles match.
You're like, Cal was there? Oh no, that's just Snickers face.
It's the Snickers face.
I'm gonna get an iPad with a portable charger, just FaceTime Cal, be like, and bring him everywhere. Like, here, Cal.
Just put me on the Zoom.
Put an outfit on the nigga.
This nigga really the get indicted hotline, yo.
Facts, big facts. Arrested for copyright type shit. What the fuck?
Hey.
Sir, is that you with all the VHSs?
Facts. VHS.
I'm a white guy. I'll probably get away, but so
you get a slap on the wrist.
No,
I didn't know I could do
already
that.
broke. His wrist already broke.
Hold up.
See, I see
now.
Cousins in a 90s kind of mood tonight. I see Cousins in a 90s kind of mood.
I'm gonna leave now.
You got Timberlands on?
He probably do.
And
Probably.
Timberlands on?
He get
Try not to
his
spill
Black
everything
mile
on
right now.
I'm gonna leave now.
I got a pro wrestling
Hey, yo,
question.
you know who else had the wheels rolling for me? You never mind.
Crazy. Pro wrestling question. Pro wrestling question.
God dang.
Man, I love inside jokes.
That energy,
Hey, if you see me in Mania, I'll tell you.
Who is Seth Rollins facing at Mania? Who?
I'll bring
The
it
COVID.
his old racist girlfriend.
With the thumb tug, the tongue tug out.
Hey yo, shout out to my son in the chat. Shout out to Lord Vader. I love you. We ain't get no email yet either, bitch.
Yeah.
You ain't just see the chat?
I didn't see it. But I hold up. I don't know what I'm looking at.
That.
I got it. Yeah, facts.
There you go.
Yo, my nigga said Orange Tims. So shout out to the Orange Tims held me down.
Orange Tims made it around that house.
Is not Cody? He's facing Drip is crazy. Seth versus Cena.
I cut the promo.
Ryan
Yo,
says
might
Seth
be
versus
Marcus
Cena?
Alexander Takerwell.
I hope not.
Seth fighting Elias.
Are they I thought Elias was on the ropes. They didn't know what they was doing with that man.
Yeah, until they bring him back.
Listen to chat. Listen to Banks. Everybody hit the chat.
Big facts. Yeah.
Hit that like button in the chat.
Shout out to Banks.
I see 11 likes so far.
Me and my nigga Banks. I love Banks.
I need more likes.
I love Banks enough to tell him that I love him.
Yeah, man, I appreciate Banks, man. Banks sent a nigga a little brother shirt for his birthday, man. I appreciate you, brother.
Banks is like, yo.
I do apologize for what I'm gonna do to you next week when we play Tekken, though.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, he's been talking about that for months now. He's like,
I got money on it.
All I see Rock says I'm gonna have the Xbox on me.
I'm literally like
Xbox to watch porn.
The X videos box.
It's all the tabs on it is just the different sites.
Yo, I would never touch Rock's controllers, yo.
Oh, okay.
Fam, you better bring a controller.
That nigga Rock picked the Xbox up. He looking for the coochie from the Xbox.
Them bitches slipping out your hands like Irish Spring, yo.
It don't smell like coochie.
We gonna have to talk about that later too. We'll stick a pin in that. We'll talk about. But fam, you might need to say, little fam, you using this controller this weekend? Let me hold that real quick. And
nah, Rock passed me his controller. I'm throwing it out.
Hey yo,
throw the whole Xbox out.
That bitch dropping malfunction. His jergens all over the bitch.
Dude, we dropping the
nigga shit sponsored by Vaseline.
That's great.
Ray dropped the first Black Rasslin NFT. It's gonna be Davis Hair Care Products.
Is that just what you do to your hair, Drip? You just do that?
That's that shit Cameron Diaz had in her hair.
That's disgusting.
Great hair gel. I needed that.
I'm gonna leave now.
That is that's gross.
We definitely getting put off.
I mean,
I was with Tony Brown last night, man.
Yo, nah.
Is that gel?
Drunked up.
That's gross.
Is that gel?
That was That's
wait, fam. So you was just out at the bar. Facts. And downtown just walked in?
Nah. Downtown be going to that spot.
Match. Yeah. He just had a match.
It was a meet and greet event for downtown. No, I saw you was shouting at Harvey Dent as well, right?
Yeah. Shout out to DJ Harvey Dent.
Got Harvey on.
Yep.
This punk bitch wear Harvey on the show, but don't wear us.
Yeah, y'all niggas be preaching to the choir.
Oh, speaking of us, the family reunion hit. I can't even put that on the internet, can I? I can put this on the internet though, huh?
The family reunion.
It's crazy.
The family reunion.
Look at this. Look at this.
Hey.
Look at this. You ain't got this.
You ain't got that.
Look at this. What this say? Sample. I'm about to put this in the plastic. Put this shit up on eBay.
Shelly Belly.
Piece of Shelly Belly.
That shit. Only a handful of niggas got that shit. Shout out to Zero.
We're gonna talk about people wearing our merch on television a little later. This man wild. This man was wild.
He did. He definitely had the Sherlin.
If the nigga had the curl and the Sherlin go together.
He had a Sherlin and a Black Rasslin t-shirt on.
Them bitches connected
to his hair.
You had to see the goddamn bouncer when that nigga was outside with it.
Nah, cause these two, what y'all was drinking Crown? How long was y'all drinking Crown last night?
A few couple hours.
They outside cutting promos and shit. I don't know who they was talking to.
It
was a communication came over the news wire, and it was just.
It's already there, Black Irish. It's already there.
I don't know if Fam in downtown got a match this weekend or what. They gonna win the titles though. I know that.
Them bitches fighting sobriety.
We losing. I lost.
The rubber matches this weekend.
We gonna get them again.
That's both of them bitches pinned. These niggas in a tornado match.
That's
Christ.
A Pigtown tornado match is crazy. That's crazy. Shouts out to people that rock the merch. Do y'all rock? If y'all can wear whatever you want at work, do y'all rock the merch at work?
I definitely wear my shit at work.
I went through a week and I wore different Black Rasslin, I believe, for 9 days straight.
You could do that. And this was years ago.
I'm probably not supposed to.
I mean, was it offensive? They knew the Hogan shirt before the quarantine, they knew the Hogan shirt up in the office.
That's facts.
crazy. I mean, hold up. Let me act
you
like
keep missing. If you keep missing it, you ain't gonna have shit.
Well,
ain't no more merch drops.
People be missing in the product because the thing is, like you see, my man, he was on the phone. It was funny. I was watching. That
nigga probably checking the site now. I wonder what this nigga got. I don't know what the nigga. I don't like Dax or the other niggas, so I'm gonna watch my phone. Them niggas.
That match was fire, yo.
That match was hard though. I don't watch a lot of FTR matches. It was something about Dax because Dax is kind of he's like a Danielson type, like a Punisher type nigga.
That was a fire match.
The shit where Punk went to do the suplex over the top rope because he dragged him over and he slammed him on the. But when you see the replay, you really see him like in the air grab that mother.
I like
that
you.
Shit was dope. I wear black stuff at work. Wishing a nigga would. Yeah, that's facts.
That's the energy I'm talking about.
I don't wear mine at work because those shits will get damaged.
Yeah, that's the other thing though. Because you
don't know how I work the crown right.
Hey, listen, you don't want to get no stains on it. This nigga Davis is a fluffer.
Is that gel?
The fuck is going on? That's gross.
Don't tell nobody.
Wait, Drip, you wasn't supposed to be back. I'm just realizing.
Yeah, I know. I wasn't. But then your guys' lawyer called SGG and said I was legally obligated.
Facts.
They saw the contract I signed by
Drip Low.
So it's either that or forfeit any future revenue. And yeah,
that's a fact.
That ain't happening.
Good luck with that.
So I said, I'll be going back next week.
Good luck with that.
Good luck with that shit.
The fuck? This
lawyer's been calling me. Hey, Cal.
What's up?
Lawyer's been calling me all week, nigga.
About this motherfucker. Is he gonna show up to work?
Black Rasslin? Is this mulatto? I see that is.
Oh, come on! I'm as white as the ghost.
It's not really Black Rasslin, is it?
And you're like, no, it's Black Rasslin. Like with this.
Like I had to.
They said Exhibit A.
I said his father's name is Black Irish. Like, oh, okay, so he's 80%.
They said Exhibit B.
Hey,
and they said,
you know what though? If you know what I mean,
Elaine's on the
all
show.
All things considered, that is exactly how Cuz
no one ever said it that day. I'm mad no one ever did that. Oh my god!
Yo, this is Black Rat, so we're not gonna make an Elaine Seinfeld joke.
They don't watch the shit.
I don't watch the shit. That's one of the shows I've never.
I was in the pool.
Nigga, listen, Seinfeld, cuz you be off watching all this shit, but you ain't never attempt to watch Seinfeld.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Facts. That shit is very.
What size you wear at work?
That shit is very piece to work.
Piece to
work.
What size you wear at work?
Work. What's the oldest video game that you have in your collection right now?
Hey, you got Conquest of the Crystal Palace?
Bomberman.
Yeah, how about that
game, yo?
Drip said, Drip on Monday. Drip was like, I'm 9 a.m. I'm going to HR.
Who saw us?
Who you thought you was going to see but us?
I am the manager, B.
Yeah, that's what.
Who you thought you was going to see but us? Let's be for real.
What's up, nigga?
I got you. Bro. They cut small. I give you a large. Well, nah, you might need a medium.
He might need a medium. Frazier is bet GTA
Frazier.
3. I don't watch Frazier. Math was a junior. What's the oldest game though? Because work got them games. I knew work had them games with cats on the stories, but like, yo, piece to work. You hit me with the WWE from 2015 or whatever.
You got Fear Effect work.
Work may have games like Terry Got Matches. Is all I'm saying.
Fear Effect was my joint, yo.
I never
crazy.
Played that. What was that?
2 chicks with machine guns.
Wait a minute.
Hold up. Fear. What system? What system?
PlayStation 1.
It did say PS1, didn't it?
It was which one of those? One of them was 2 discs.
That was it. I think that was it.
The first one.
Why does this shit say $190 on this? Why is this game this expensive?
Because it's fire.
There's Fear Effect and Fear Effect 2 Retro Helix.
Helix, yeah.
Nah, that's not all. Hey, Izzy, have you played 2K22? 2K22 is fire.
Uh-oh.
American Gladiators. Nah, Fear Effect. Fear Effect.
Fear Effect.
Yeah, I was like, is he saying Fear Factor? I'm like,
no, he's not saying Fear Factor.
Fear Effect.
Look at that. What do you, I mean, you know what time it is, right? Hopefully. Hold up. Creek cannot hear.
I can't hear shit. Part
Nah.
2.
What happened was Piece to Famvember had to make it happen for the brother Fam. The thing was, while Fam was out at the bar with Downtown, I'm in the studio trying to make sure that Creek could get the audio right. It was sounding lovely, but it was just crazy. It was like it was something going on. So Creek said, "Look, we're gonna make it work." He got the AirPods out. The YouTube is probably on a delay. He got the niggas. Shouts to the merch, yo. This is not sponsored by Serato or Pioneer DJ, but
Pioneer DJ.
This shit is sponsored by Pioneer City.
Hey, talk to him.
Yo,
talk to him.
nigga. I've heard this before somewhere.
Did you?
Oh, hold on, you got it.
Uh-oh.
Wait
What
a minute.
Yeah.
What happened?
No, that was a bit of an edit. Had to fix something real fast because I was you know what I mean. I was in a different mind state. That word has been going crazy in my everywhere this week.
That is the word.
Yo, he's been.
Whole chat is the VIP section.
Yeah.
We are the VIP section. Uh-oh.
You already know. When I walked in the spot, Harvey sees me and threw on the second step I took into the building, they started playing Little Brother last night.
Talk about. I was just gonna say, it when it comes to what you're most known for, is it your love of Little Brother / Fonte specifically?
Yeah, that's how niggas know me.
I would say that.
And the Cowboys.
The Cowboys and Crown Royal, those 3 things. That's how you know Fam.
Shit. Niggas understood the assignment.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Creek had to get the video right. Creek where Creek at? He on the deck?
Creek in the trap. Shout out to Creek.
He trapping right now. They said, "Who house is this?" He said, "Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it." I heard Fonte birth Drake drip.
You know
I don't know how
mad
you feel about that.
It's David's fault.
That's funny. That's funny. What a classic. Chris Brown. You look at Chris Brown. He made it. We here.
We made it. Can't believe I made it.
Chris Brown said, "Where's my shirt?"
Who?
It's right here.
Classic of a Zell.
It's right here.
Minstrel show. That's one of them ones. Oh, that's when you talk about an album with a theme, a concept album front to back. That's what I'm talking about. Peace to Chris Brown. Peace to Chris Brown. Appreciate you, my brother.
Not that Chris Brown.
One of these days, we need to have Chris Brown on the pod. Not for a whole episode.
Hell no.
He has to be on for a cold open, and I'm gonna remove his ass from the chat. But I want, if he's down to tell a story. There's one story that I always remember from Not Chris Brown. Niggas is vibing, right? This how it was in the bar last night, fam?
Yes. Nigga, it was breakdancing niggas in there. Yo, it was like a whole little crew of niggas.
It was hip hop.
It was, yo.
Is the whiz. Is the whiz.
Like the BGs, like you see me.
It was cats in there with the cry line.
Nah, they ain't have all that. These was like new breakdancing niggas. These wasn't like crazy legs with like shells. It was like I don't know, niggas that you be seeing do it's TikTok breakdances. You seen them niggas doing the forward moonwalk thing they be doing, yo?
I've not seen breakdance TikTok yet. I might look into that.
That's a subgenre.
Right in front, and it was a white girl, yo. It was a white girl that looked like she probably didn't smell good. But like it was a white girl and she was boogie, she was doing handstands and stuff. And she was getting busy. Her dude had like a little fur vest on. It ain't look like real fur. It looked like Muppet skin. It was a wild situation.
Which Muppet?
Which Muppet is a good question. Fozzie. That makes sense.
Fozzie Delbear.
Yeah, yo, and then she was like, yo, you gotta. That's very funny. She was like, yo, you gotta dance. He obviously couldn't dance, but she was adamant about him dancing.
Right.
So he handed her the Fozzie vest. I said, no, hold my vest. Nah, it was rhythmic, sort of.
It's called gymnastics, fam. It's funny. That's what nigga. What are you doing?
Yo, when I see niggas at the bar doing this, yo, you can move out their way.
Yeah. You got it.
Facts.
You got it.
Definitely got it. The COVID.
I ran up on Tony Brown and he was already there when I got there. Tony Brown was sitting at the end of the bar.
The COVID. One of these days.
The new Rick Ross clip. I'ma eat it. It's the greatest thing.
Hold up.
There it is. Zelno, they on America doing that shit.
They on Murray Boulevard. Rick Ross.
Yo.
Oh my God.
Yo.
We definitely getting removed from everywhere tonight.
Yo.
It's a wrap. I can't even look for this. I have to make sure that I speak over every piece of this one.
No,
right.
Drip left. You see what happened? Drip left.
No, I'm checking something.
You checking you calling the lawyers?
Make sure you call.
They're playing.
They've been checking on you all week.
Make sure you flag the lawyers, especially. I mean, in your situation right now, you definitely need to flag the lawyers.
Hey Zell, you can't. Other Zell, you can't show your face right here till you find them niggas driving that burgundy Magnus.
Facts.
Matter of fact, it was you, wasn't it?
Oh shit!
It was you.
That would be interesting. Yeah.
He made y'all ride in this.
See.
It's the same color as his hat.
Niggas all
Hat match. That's crazy.
That would be some Attitude Era type booking. Like, it was me all along. It was me, Austin.
Zell Kishi.
I did it. I did it for Cal.
I did it for Black and
Jesus. R.I.P. Fife. R.I.P. Fife. I still need to listen to that album. I said I would.
Yo, rest in peace, Fight Dog. Yo,
Rest in
Fight
peace,
Dog
Fight
album was
for
hard.
real.
Yeah,
I gotta listen to it. What's the hardest record on the album?
I love, of course, there's a little brother record on there with
Right.
Paz, Daylight. But you got the Nutshell record with Bus is crazy.
Oh, word.
That's the single with Redman.
I love the Redman record is hard, but I mean, you know, Jersey all day. It's always a night. The fucking BR Prius, yo. It was Zell in the Bronx with the BR Prius. Thank you, Vin. Thank you, Vin. Ladies and gentlemen, the mighty Vin. Damn. Big Mike is out here. I didn't know. Drip, your pops fuck with hip hop. He had you listening to Eric B. and Rakim?
Nah, I think he liked it before he had me. My mom was one that would play West Coast rap.
We could actually probably fit the BR Prius in our carrier, but
tiny ass car. In high school, everybody went to that high school.
Yo, yeah.
The whole hip hop went to high school at that one in Brooklyn. He got to. Drip, do you have all of the different emergency numbers for Dallas?
You ain't had to go no goddamn police. We got Deputy Math and Deputy Rock down there.
What you say there?
We got a problem there, baby.
We got Arthur.
They're gonna be like the cops from Superman. Like, was he tall? Was he short? Like,
hey yo,
it's Famvember, Peace to Eve, Seat Geek, Bat Pod. Save some money on your WrestleMania tickets. Trying to tell, damn. I didn't say he said that. I didn't say that. What happened? I got an APB out though. Who is this man?
yeah,
Who is this man? Who had this nation CREWNECK on in Texas on Wednesday at Dynamite? Who man? I just want to know.
Hey, Cat, I'm gonna find him. I ain't checked to see who it was, but I'll find him. Shout out to Black Irish.
Shout out to Black Irish.
With our son.
Wow, the diggity that's effect. You know how high was it? All right, bet. What we gonna do? Right, this is how we freak it. You're gonna put Iggity and Diggity.
That shit was hard.
No, the shit was math. The shit was on the radio. And Poppy, like Rocky, like come on, dog. He was talking to me.
Yeah.
He was talking to me.
Every night, microphone checker used to come in. I used to get in the shower. I had a clock radio in the shower.
Facts.
And microphone checker used to come on microphone. And I would get in the shower. I would feel like Q.
Cause that fucking the instrumental is hard. It's so hard when Matth and Red was the only people I wanted to hear on it. Mike Checker?
Microphone checker. 1, 2, checker.
That's who we need on the out. Did they have any wrestling bars? They had to. This is like a couple levels of bad right now.
So this is actually
Piece to Creek. This is a great set, but this is bad right now. Jojo Pellegrino. Why not? Piece 0. Why not?
None of this is getting flagged.
We'll see.
None of this shit is getting flagged.
No, you're not wrong. Hopefully. I'm checking. I keep refreshing.
So here's a fun fact.
You're supposed to wear it at WrestleMania during that time when you watching it. That's when you put that motherfucker.
Saturday, Sunday, something like that. Whatever night Bianca's wrestling. I'm sorry, what you said, fam?
Yo,
Peace to Health
funny
Skelton.
story. Me and Cuz used to be in a rap group, and around the time that this record was out, I think this one of the records they had niggas freestyle over when we was dropping the gold tape.
Right. I wonder if that one. It's the one live. It was 15 freestyles that got dropped in that one mix that one night. I said, what is this? Because it was 20 minutes and I didn't know what was going on. It was all hard. Just put play. Just press play. You need that sometimes.
He said if he plays
Stack bundles is crazy.
I know you're from Queens, but that ain't getting played.
Queens, big Black Rasslin.
Hey, Elvis, what's the top 5 rappers in Queens from Queens not named Nasir Jones?
Queens.
Correct
on the top 5 for Queens?
Prodigy.
Yeah, when it comes to sex advice,
we get shut down. We get shut down. We get shut down. We get shut down. Little mama, we get shut down. Peace is down. This is hard. Peace to Terry.
Hey, yo, let's bring in a speaker next week, man. We need a speaker for the house.
We got the Black Rasslin. We love wrestling. Dice game going on.
Hey, yo. Hey, you.
The nigga Turkey had the goddamn Timberlake head, yo.
He had the. Wait, hold up. Let me find. That's the one photo I did not grab. That is low key my Black Rasslin of the week. Give me a second.
Lloyd Banks, fight Nicky Dog.
Fucking photo was amazing.
Is this that Red Man type beat?
This is Red Man type photo. Hold on. I don't think Red Man probably would be rapping over this.
He be talking about how your girl pussy.
That I don't know what's going on there. Red Man also has rapped over everything. We getting shut down. We getting shut down. What? We getting shut down. Big Terry, we getting shut down. What? We getting shut down.
He looks like Otto Rocket.
Shut down. What? We getting shut down. Big Terry, we getting shut down. He put it on the timeline. Did he put it on the timeline?
I never saw that shit.
It happened today. I said that's my Black Rasslin of the week.
Yo.
He said he was a menace.
Throw that shit up. You know he was a menace.
He said he was a menace.
Throw it up.
A whole menace.
Yeah. That's what we did, yo. That's for the getaway.
Hey, yo, I stopped playing.
Okay.
I stopped playing. Hey, that's what I'm talking about, Shelly.
Okay. Can we get any go-go DJs? We can't get a band, right?
No. You just outstanding.
Yeah.
Am I still listening to Keith Murray?
I'm saying
Y'all
that.
stop listening to Keith Murray at
That's crazy.
He looks like Otto Rocket from Rocket Power.
He does, though. Peace to Terry. I need to take this guy down. Come on, man. Hold up. What's that?
Again, on that show, they were wiggy.
This was hard?
Yes.
That shit was hard.
Yes.
That came out on my 5th birthday. I looked up the date earlier.
I never heard of this game.
Yeah, that shit was hard.
Shout out for Terry for being in the crowd during an Impact taping.
Woo. What? And plus, he gotta go. He dropped that and dipped. He dropped that and dipped. At some point. Piece the creek, yo.
Yeah.
Piece the creek. Piece the Famvember. This is bad though. This This is bad.
Yeah, it's bad.
I mean, nobody said anything.
Not yet.
It's only shit. We also been going for.
No, you gotta chill out.
Yo,
You gotta chill out.
Hey, Banks, I didn't play the second one because the first one ended weird.
This is bad. I love this record though. When's the last time you heard this record?
Yesterday.
Yeah, it's recent.
I've not played this since Iron Man anniversary. I'm not going back. I was listening to Cal this morning randomly though.
That's weird.
Biscuits. The instrumental for Biscuits was in my head. Wait, hold on for Capadonna though. That's my favorite off this whole shit. This shit didn't make no sense.
Look at Drip. He don't know what the fuck going on.
Drip said, "Can we get to the wrestling, please?" Adam Cole wrestled the other day.
Famvember, we do Famvember.
Drip said, "I will tolerate it, but at some point." Peace to Creek.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, always.
Drip. You don't
Shout
like
out
that.
to the ABCs.
Manhunt. I bought and never played.
I never played Manhunt. You was actually killing motherfuckers in that game.
Killing motherfuckers.
Yeah.
You was actually killing motherfuckers in that game.
You know what? The thing is, I think Manhunt came out around the time as NFL Street.
Right.
And all I played was NFL Street.
I never played that. But
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Hardest You God verse?
Or Cold War. I mean on One of Wars.
I don't know if I can talk about wrestling tonight, let alone figure out what the best You God verse is.
Wait a minute, backpack. This man in his
you did not say homeboy Sandman.
No way. It's no way.
You did not say
Irish.
homeboy.
Black Irish Googling shit. That ain't real.
Drip is feeding them lines. This is all fucking kayfabe. That's what's going on. Jesus, let's get the fucking show started.
Greetings, wrestling fans, and welcome to another action-packed card of All-Star Wrestling.
Damn, that was another successful Famvember. Welcome back to the Black Rasslin Podcast. Where clearly God is still working on us. God damn it.
Hey now.
As always, it's your boy Cal, the 3-time Black Rasslin Podcast Predictions Champion, representing RockTheDub.com, the Black Rasslin Podcast, and all points in between. I'm assuming you've been chilling in the fucking chat. I see a bunch of y'all in there right now. So you've seen the squad is on the line. He said it was good to the people, y'all. Happy belated, brother fan.
Appreciate it, man. LFam79 on your social media choice, aka call a family Lance. Come and pick up the people.
What the fuck was that?
Call a family Lance. Come and pick up the people.
That shit was hard.
Hey.
But I heavyweight. I don't know what my man's be talking about.
Cal.
It's popping.
All the loyalty that's attached to who I be running with. Cal.
It's popping. That's a funny word too.
Dudes that'll kill for you and still don't know your government.
Facts.
But know the way you fuck with him. Because he be the same. So if you are who you are, then that's easy to claim. They preach loyal like that. They taught it like that. They did what they had to do with it and brought it right back. At Matth Damon.
You're supposed to do. Handle the work, get right back.
Damon.
Make sure you don't leave no.
Damon. Shout out to my cousin. Happy birthday to my nigga. I never verbally, he didn't hear me verbally say happy birthday to my cousin, cuz I love you. Straight up.
Appreciate.
That's my nigga. Since forever. I go on, Cal. Shit, you want me to pass the drink?
Nah, pass.
Because I'll say the same thing again.
Man,
Happy birthday to fam.
Since the red and white onesie with the blue baseball glove in the middle.
That's facts. That's me and my nigga.
That's super. That's a picture. That's hanging on the wall. That's hanging on the wall somewhere. I'm sorry.
Hold on, Cal. This is.
I'm sorry.
So let me say this. Real shit. At certain times, certain points of the year, I always gotta preach, and they get emotional about it. But you figure, like, let me say this. So my mother. That's mother for anybody outside of the 410.
If anybody was confused.
My mother had my sister when I was 13. Right? At the same time, my mother got sick, right? She was real sick and shit. So with a new baby and real sick, she just let a motherfucker just go. You know what I mean? I'm 13 years old. She just like, yo, I did all I could do.
Right.
Push a nigga out there. I grew up in a house with teenage boys. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And these are the people who gave me the tools to navigate life. Teenagers.
Right. No, 100%.
I got one cousin out here that brought crack, like legit.
He called me today.
Brought cocaine into the house, or how to maneuver and sell cocaine.
Right.
And then he like washed his hands of it, but another cousin picked it up. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh no, I'm sorry. He called me today.
That's funny.
So all of these are my older cousins, and then I got niggas that's in the street that's doing whatever they do.
Right.
But cuz legit showed a nigga that you don't have to, you could be whoever you want to be. You ain't gotta follow this, you ain't gotta follow that. Cuz ain't never deviate off his path. He always was who he was.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So when you don't have nobody and you that impressionable, and you see that cuz was like, nigga, we all outside.
Right.
Because still stick to the path, like, yo, I fuck with CDs, I fuck with wrestling, I like women. You know what I'm saying?
And I'll bust your ass in Tekken.
So cuz always pulled me back home. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
When everything else outside, because my homeboys they still outside.
I ain't never thought about that crew of niggas, but
they either gone, rest in peace, because my brother's birthday come up next week.
Word.
Or they heavily influenced by drugs or alcohol. You know what I'm saying?
Stress.
But then I got telling me like, yo, you don't gotta follow none of that shit. So shout out because that's legit. You talk.
I'm sitting there thinking I gotta hit my little cousin right now. You know what I mean? I'm not heard from her in a minute. Piece of kind.
That's facts. Like, yo, check on your people, because like this motherfucker right here gave me my cousins laid building blocks for me. They my brothers.
Word.
But this motherfucker laid a fucking a path for me that was real. You know what I mean? He kept me out of that other shit. So shout out to my cousin. I love that nigga. Real shit.
Again,
I argue with the bitch every day.
Of course, yeah, of course.
I just called him a bitch earlier.
But I mean,
I figured out, yo, if I don't argue with you, you gotta watch me, because I don't really care.
He don't fuck with you.
I'm super quick to patch it up with a nigga. I'm not arguing with this nigga. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta watch me. I mean, I'm honest that way. Like, I don't.
Right.
I'm only arguing if I care. I'm not raising my voice.
Right.
I only get angry like what 3 to 4 times a year.
I'm not seeing you get mad since last summer.
I'm sorry, no, because he was just mad like 2-3 weeks ago, and it surprised the fuck out of everybody. Because he was like, "Yo, I'm really upset at some work shit," and niggas was like, "Yo, what happened?"
Right.
Because you saying you upset don't happen.
Right. No, facts. Yeah. That's facts.
Yeah. So yeah,
it's funny because even during the quarantine, I could count on like one hand how many times I've heard a fan really be like, "Yo, that pissed me off." That's just thinking about that. But I mean, again, and that's a testament to, you know, the man of the hour.
And that's some other shit. Shout out to my cousin. My other cousin is in the chat. Fact. One of David's security guards. So when you see him lurking, he looked like
really should have had him on here to talk about the indie event. So I'm sitting there next to Cuz, right? And Top Dollar coming in the ring.
That's the one thing I forgot.
That's the other thing.
If y'all seen Cuz, y'all know him and Top Dollar could be, you know what I mean? They could have been next door neighbors or something.
Right.
Either way, I look at Cuz, I'm like, we see him, he like, you know what I mean, right here. I said, Cuz, think you can get him?
Yeah.
That nigga said, I'm not getting beat up by a nigga in some velvet shorts. Hey, we're listen, you gotta change them goddamn I don't know nothing about no North Avenue.
Actually, nothing about that.
North Avenue Market. Anyway,
peace to Semper Vivi.
Yeah.
Peace to Semper Vivi.
Semper Vivi.
Shout out to Vivi.
I'm gonna holler at you very soon, Semper Vivi. What the fuck is going on? Oh, I forgot. Stay tuned. Later on, we got a very special announcement. I promise.
Hey, Cal, he ain't even introduced himself yet.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying because I be forgetting, so I'm just saying. Stay tuned.
We have a big announcement at the end.
Stay tuned. Special announcement come. I promise you.
Now it's facts.
I promise you.
Was that R. Kelly's band special announcement?
That was special edition. Drip. I'm sorry. Drip.
Nah, everyone knows Davis, aka Drip, the J White Boy of ERP, the next predictions champion. But most importantly, like what I guess the pad one to Fam. Because again, happy birthday to Fam. I mean,
Padawan Diaz.
He means a lot to me, like how Matt does. I mean, he's a great mentor. He's helped me a lot in the podcasting with his advice. Appearing on things. Banks versus Davison was they called us Madman as well, but as you can see, he's loved by everyone. He's like the Biggie of the podcast game. Like everyone loves Fam. No one has a bad thing to say. Like because he's him.
You're not wrong. No, but the thing was when I put this image up on the Twitter, there was a lot. The love was tremendous. It was all day. It was all day.
Fam.
But
it's deserved again. Like
who the fuck are these people?
They said the Godfather this podcasting type shit.
Yeah, I mean, where's Buffy every single week?
Where's Buffy been around for a minute?
Hey yo, look at. He's about to show that damn belt again. Is funny as shit.
What you want me to do? God, it's not my fault. Who else is 3-time predictions champion?
Me, bitch.
You a lie.
Okay, bullshit. Here he goes again.
Dan Lambert face ass. What the fuck? That's you, nigga. That's you. That's you.
I'm the one holding the belt.
Hey, yo, why they look like Cuz, yo? That look like Hammer Truth.
It looked like my cousin.
What you with him?
That's crazy. My fault.
All my cousins look like wrestlers.
Hold on.
Wow. I swear. I almost called this nigga by his first name just now. That. Who does my cousin look like? What wrestler do Cuz look like?
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Oh,
I'll fight you.
It would have been my fault. Hey, look, y'all catch me down. Dallas, man. Tap me on my shoulder. Respectfully, I'll tell you Cuz name.
Nah, because I'm damn sure I was halfway there for putting a foot in Davis' ass.
Oh gosh,
I was there.
That's a fact. Yeah,
I was on the line.
To be honest, cuz I don't think you expressed the severity and the seriousness. You had not impressed it upon young Davis there.
So let's be honest. Let's be honest. There's certain things that niggas don't touch. You know what I mean? There's certain things that niggas don't touch. You don't speak about
children.
Why is it?
You don't speak about children. I let a lot of shit slide about pre-algebra because I put pre-algebra out there.
Right. But don't trip.
Don't bug.
Don't trip.
I'm gonna ask you in person.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Don't trip.
When Drip said, yo, Drip legit was like, yo, don't let me have to catch a Uber.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that to him.
Why not?
Because when a nigga expressed like that's my boundary.
Taking Uber.
He's like, yo, I don't do Uber.
Is it too much that I make jokes about it? I'll
stop.
No,
we're gonna joke about it for
that's joke. It's jokes. It's like I won't take an Uber. No,
but he's legit.
About that.
But know that if you're planning on taking an Uber and Drip is right there, he won't be an Uber.
He's not gonna do it, and I wouldn't do that.
Right.
Pull up and you get in first.
So when I say
that's what.
And he smacked
nigga say, like it's a thing. Don't say this.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Like, but my point is that you have to make sure that you impress upon people the actual importance of it. Because
no, I did the one time to be a dick. No, I can say that. Yeah,
you're right.
And I saw the reaction. I was like, oh, okay, yeah.
No, you're right, but the way that the problem is, it's the way that I think. And you said it before in the conversation that we had, like, yo, niggas, they don't think like how you think they should.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And Drip is a lot younger than we are.
Facts. You have to take that into consideration.
So he's not gonna like.
Well, I always know it's an off limits thing. Like, so the time I said it was to be.
You come up with you came up with the internet. You understand what I'm saying? So
it's facts, though.
Everything's a fucking joke.
Well, it's a joke.
We could talk about that with the J. Cargill.
It don't matter, Jermaine. We're not changing your name. That's a bar.
No, your name is Bad Liquor Drinker Jermaine.
No, we can talk about this later.
That's what I'm saying. Everything.
The one thing nowadays is like everything a joke is like, not everything is a joke. Like, because you want to get mad that Jay Cargill's on being in character, but then applaud MJF for keeping that same energy at panels, at meet and greets, on Twitter. Again, we see it on the TV show every fucking week, but Jay Cargill can't do it on Twitter. Why? Is it the same thing like Hook and Jay Cargill? One starts out and is good right away and one's not? No, you are. And that's your right. That's your opinion. You can.
I can't say.
But the whole thing is people on Twitter live to be jokes 24/7, whether it's serious shit.
Hey, can I tell you something about? And I had this thought and I almost tweeted it. I often, for some reason lately, I've thought of tweets, but I deleted them because
you're smart. Because you're smart.
So, Twitter be wrong, and not just
a lot.
Not just the opposite side of Twitter. Not just like white Twitter. Like nigga Twitter be bugging all the way out too.
Not like, just white Twitter. Is white Twitter regular Twitter?
Yes.
Nah, white Twitter is white Twitter. I don't.
No, I think to the mainstream media, white Twitter is Twitter. Yes. Because there's a black Twitter.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like there's a black Twitter, so the white, just like with everything else. Black movies, black entertainment.
I think it's so much like monolithic thinking. Like y'all niggas really like groupthink is dumb.
Fact.
You know what I mean? It's why I kind of try to dive into Twitter and talk to different people who have like not the same ideas as me. Because if not, all you have is a goddamn sounding board where it come back at you the stuff that you want to say. Okay, I don't want to hear people that think you know what I mean, the same way I think. I want to hear different ideas, or I'm wasting my time.
Word.
But that's the thing. It's like the different opinions, and this is the same thing. And like, I can say Cody Rhodes ran from the grind and actually believe it and like make a full case. But someone like Cody Rhodes legit started like the toxicity of us against them with AEW versus WWE, because he was so vengeful to be like,
I'm on both Twitters.
They didn't use me right. They didn't see the star in me. So he put the battery in AEW fans back from day one to be like, this is going to be better than WWE. So then anything AEW does automatically has to be better than WWE. Well, that's not the case.
I
both
hate
can
it.
Be good, and both are bad. The minute that triple threat match at Revolution was done, they had the triple threat match on Raw, the tag match, and people were like, instantly better than the one at that pay-per-view. Miles, it's like, both can be good.
Facts.
It doesn't matter. And sometimes, like Spam said, like I always I log into Twitter and it's like I rarely say nothing because I've always kind of that guy in the classroom, just like I won't talk unless someone talks to me. Like that's because I don't want to intrude. Like who the fuck cares what I have to say?
Drip's a fucking psycho. He's not
that too.
Y'all not ready for Drip. What's in Drip's notebook yet?
I might be the school shooter. I might not.
I may be the school shooter. I didn't say that.
But no, it's that thing where like sometimes you just have to shut the fuck up.
Facts.
Not everyone has to hear what you have to say on everything, because you might not always be right and you might not always be wrong. It's the case where like, oh, if you're black and you like AEW, you're the C word. But then you got a white wife and you're black. What? So what is it? What is it? And no offense either. I'm just saying, what do you like? What's the thing? Like, are you just that like people will say this main event is the biggest main event in WWE history? It's not. I'm sorry. You can buy into what they spoon feed you. But it's not. I'm sorry, it isn't. Just like the greatest wrestling match ever wasn't the greatest wrestling match ever. They just called it that to hype up a show.
It's just what
and
they do.
Trust me, I'm not on the pro. Like Tony Khan, he's an asshole. I don't fucking like him. I've never liked him.
Right.
He never apologized to the big swirl thing.
Right.
I think
and he's not the Messiah that they say is. Remember so, he brought up, they're like, Tony Khan is so much better than Vince McMahon. They're the same guy.
The same person.
Hey, hold on, but the final level of that type of thought is not that you think that you don't like Tony Khan, is realizing you don't know Tony Khan. I don't know this nigga. I know
we're starting to learn him.
Pops up on TV from time to time, but I don't know these niggas. I don't know Vince McMahon. When we sat and people watched him on Pat McAfee, niggas had an idea of what they thought they were going to get, but I didn't know what that nigga was going to say. And you don't. I think that's what you figure out is you don't know these niggas. You know what I'm saying? You know their public representation, they public representative, who they put out to want you to think they are. And I think I'm aware enough now to realize that ain't nobody who they exactly are in 140, 280 characters.
That's a fact.
Yeah, y'all not ready.
Shout out to Banks for ready to ride.
But no, it's like that thing where like all the back and forth, like it has to be immediate hate on one and not the other. Like AEW does a lot of stuff wrong. We'll talk about it this week with like the Thunder Rosa stuff. But like, are we going to ignore the fact that there is footage of Vince McMahon saying the N-word, and then you're going to continually watch the product? Oh, you know, that's back then, but people get canceled for stuff back then. Which is it? It's back and forth. Like it's the constant, like it's literally a war that's gone on.
But the thing is it's the one thing that everybody has to remember is regardless of what happens, everybody has certain limits. Like some people's tolerance for bullshit is a lot higher. Some people might not rock with the NFL because of Colin Kaepernick. Other people are okay with watching the NFL. You know what I mean? Like it really depends. And when you get enough people who are like, you know what, fucking I'm still watching.
Facts. I can't tell the difference. So none of this shit works.
You sound like my mom. My mom is like that. My mom is big. My mom loves Robert De Niro.
He like black women.
I was going to say the same thing.
That's why. That's the only reach.
Yo,
You know that,
remember when
man.
Peaches ran up on a nigga from the stories on Low Down Dirty Shame because she was like,
Peaches.
that's what these niggas sound like, yo. Like y'all niggas is running down on niggas. Like, yo, why did you do these? The niggas just mad at Jay Cargill for our comment about the hair
on the video game.
Why Peaches' roommate had that wig on, yo?
You Wayman. And now he's in the AEW tag team. No, all right. So look, so the
I'm getting out of here. I'm out of here.
Famvember 2022 is Nah, you know what's
that's why I delete tweets all the time.
Facts. Facts. That's funny though. Wait, I piece of that guy. Piece of that. I might have saw that movie twice in the theaters.
Niggas say Shane.
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 I ain't got no activator, girl.
I'm out of here, dog.
That nigga Wayman was wild.
He was wild.
At work, they be calling Wayman.
Stop it. Stop.
He got his hair. He don't look like him no more.
And this nigga crying. Y'all are fucking ridiculous. I can't believe it.
Every time he laughs.
Yo, y'all niggas
stop.
Y'all niggas remember when they shot Wayman, yo? He wasn't getting shot. That nigga was like, nigga, this is wine. Ain't had no activator, girl.
Jesus. Entertainment is terrible.
Why he was hugged up with that nigga like that? Y'all love that movie too. I don't know.
I love that movie. No, I love Low Down Dirty Shame.
Oh man.
Like I reference it in real life a whole lot. Like
oh shit.
Damn.
Like say we you know what I mean, you doing something, you get an echo on the podcast, you know what I'm saying? Turn your radio down, turn
right.
your
No.
down.
Like, 269 episodes in, you finally get the reveal of where your random drop. Especially if you're a kid that wasn't old enough to go to the movie theater to see Low Down Dirty Shame. The Human East. Come on, man.
Oh shit.
All week I've had one question. Who is this nigga rocking the gray Nation crew neck on Dynamite? He was on the phone for a part. I felt bad.
Hey, shout out to yo. You know what I mean?
Nobody in Texas know who this man is.
Son, the problem is, like, once they confiscated all that shit, you don't know what order is what.
No, right.
So I don't know.
He could have got it as a gift.
Yeah.
Damn, yeah.
Because it's like,
now that you say that, I'm like, oh shit, you're right.
Who got the crew neck in Texas? It's a bunch of people in Texas.
Yeah.
Well, it's great. So like
next week,
I'm watching the match. I'm like, wait a minute, is that what I think it like?
Yeah, Drip was the one. He hit the images you see on the Instagram, Instagram.com/Black Rasslin is from Drip.
And it wasn't from this angle. It was from when they're fighting on the outside. The camera's pointing there, like the camera on the outside, not the hard cam. I was like, and then once they got back in the ring, and you realize he's on the hard cam side, I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah, when you said he was on the hard cam side,
who is this?
That's when I stopped what I was doing to go look at the actual.
I didn't say that. Don't do no. Who did that? Who did it? If that was fair, I swear.
Famvember.
God damn.
Who this nigga is?
I will say though, because and it's been a minute, but Piece the Keeks. What do you mean? Finally made the chat. Thursdays. Hold up. Let me get before Piece the Keeks. But hold on one sec. Every Thursday we're live on YouTube. YouTube.com/Black Rasslin. 8:35 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Depending on what's going on. The funny thing is, next week we're actually special announcement. That's not the special announcement. Next week we're going to be live Wednesday instead of Thursday.
It's Wednesday. Hey, sorry, homies. Y'all know we not trying to step on toes, but niggas is going to be in trap. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It could be John Jackson, but John Jackson ordered a medium And that shit ain't look like a medium.
That nigga ain't look like no medium nigga.
Facts.
You said.
It could be Travis Summers.
Stop it.
Why are you putting niggas? Why you of all niggas?
Thursdays, YouTube.com/Black Rasslin. Jesus. No, but piece to Keeks. Keeks told me a minute ago. AEW's always in Texas. It's like this is like the third show in a recent memory they were in Texas. But
they were in Texas on one of the early shows too. Like it's kind of one of the states that
we can compete with a Tiger.
Visited often.
We can compete with a Tiger. You watch it the next day on Hulu.
Talk about it. They were in Texas the other day. Keek said her mama had
last week.
Grandmama.
Her grandmama. I'm sorry, grandmama was blowing a horn.
Now we don't believe in shaming.
We ain't body shaming.
No, nobody body shaming at all.
I know that nigga wasn't a medium pause.
Yeah, that nigga looked like he was an adult male. Adult males.
That's a grown ass man.
Oh, what are you trying to say?
Well, shouts to him. He not only was he after Bryan Danielson and Jon Moxley beat the shit out of the Vars. They in tandem. Jon Moxley hitting them niggas with elbows while Bryan Danielson stomping on that nigga neck, and then they put him in submission holds and they win. He was clapping as they were announced as the winners, but then he did the fucking. He not only he didn't do the boom, but he definitely had his arms up in the air to do the Adam Cole Bebe type shit. But he was all
block that nigga. Don't worry about it.
Nah, come on. Shouts to Keeks for teaching the youth correctly.
But Keeks said that there's a strong Black Wrestling contingent in the AEW fanship out there.
That don't mean I ain't gonna block you.
I haven't. Listen, that's the first. We were just talking about this recently.
All right.
Is that like we do?
I need to make that a drop.
Yeah, whole time.
I need to make that a drop for next season.
That and if you get a chance, when Franklin say it's a tiger in here, with you when you see it, it's hilarious. Nigga. When that nigga yelled, it's a tiger in here, I was like, oh,
all right, cool it.
Have you heard his accent, Frank? That's not Frank.
It's a tiger.
He's like, we're gonna take his corners.
Nah, it's a tiger. Was this from last week's or this week's? I gotta watch it. I'm behind.
It's another.
Nigga,
do that look like a large?
Yeah.
What? Oh wait, hold up.
Show buddy again. That's XL.
That's not a large.
That's XL. That's an XL, maybe 2.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah,
because
I don't know if it's triple.
Buddy loose too.
It's loose. It's probably.
Why are we doing
buddy
John Madden
from the 90s?
Yo, you think that's Britt Waters?
All right, you know what?
You think that's Britt? Well, shout out for Britt Waters throwing the
101.
Yeah, Jinx showed me something.
That shit is hard. But shouts out to whoever this man is.
Yeah, whole time. Shout out, buddy.
Peace to him. Damn. So we already talked about Jade Cargill.
Video game hair don't never pan out right anyway.
It's a video, but again, I thought in 2020. This is how I know that.
How many fucking orders?
500
orders from this shit, dog.
Fucking Mitch down there.
The fuck?
A nigga like me, man. I love the game.
This nigga.
Price of the brick going up.
Hey, listen, Ken Lewis.
Yeah, you. Shouts out to Black Rasslin for putting y'all on the people y'all didn't even know who existed until
Ben.
Shout out to y'all niggas running with motherfuckers that we put you on to, and then having them on your show.
Hey, now.
I'm sorry. And it's not even that.
No, I wasn't talking about that at all.
I mean, do we not put people on? Have we not been?
Hey, now.
Have we not been?
I definitely wasn't talking about that. Cause shout out to my niggas.
I know. Trust me. I know
because we've had the conversation.
The funny thing is because Drip in the conversation that we had offline had me listening back to old episodes, and it's funny how 2-3 years ago conversations we had, and now it's like people that are just wrestling accounts on Twitter, they just regular now. And I'm not saying we were the first to talk about, but I'm saying
I said that shit a month ago. Remember, I said the catalyst, 5 years. Look
history stamped, certified.
It's no bullshit. I'm sorry, Jeff.
Who's this?
Good.
Who's this? And who's again with Jay White nuggets on Impact every single week?
He said, "I'm the ultimate finesser, your girl's favorite wrestler."
That nigga that was one of my bars.
That's a bar. That's a bar.
Listen, Ken Lewis, listen.
Dempsey always got to relax.
Shout out Dempsey.
The other thing,
guilty.
The other thing that I don't want to get again. I try to avoid the timeline. Like I'll usually I'll open up Twitter and some shit's like today. It was Thunder Rosa. Well, I guess the last couple of days it was Thunder Rosa because Vicky Guerrero said she on TV said she had a fake green card.
That's weird.
Click ain't got enough ammo.
It's weird, but it's like they threw it out there because I guess it's going to be Nyla Thunder Rosa right now, right? But it wasn't you got to ease into Vicky Guerrero as Dutch Mantel or whatever. This right-wing conservative. I'm assuming it's some type of Fox News type situation that she's doing.
I don't like it.
I don't like it either. I hate that it turns into.
Considering she's managing Nyla Rose, it doesn't fit as well. Like
it's awkward. It was an awkward jump into, and especially with her. I wonder how Vicky Guerrero felt delivering that line.
The problem is.
She was fine with it.
But I think
it is pro wrestling. You're not wrong, fam. It is pro wrestling.
No, you got to be clear, though. Okay?
You have to be clear,
because
but
you're not going to use those lines in AAA.
Right?
No.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It wouldn't work.
So
you couldn't do that.
Motherfuckers that's signing off on you saying this fuck shit. You know what I mean?
Well, it's motherfucker, right?
Where you're allowed to be creative and do your own thing. No input.
But that's cool. That's cool, Drip. But it's certain people that's only going to allow certain shit. You know, you understand what I'm saying?
Do you think that was her? Vicky Guerrero came up with that line, or was that fed to her? I guess that's the real question. That's the real question, right? Anyway,
way to get real cheap nuclear heat. You know,
super cheap,
and it's again, it's dumb.
Nuclear.
But this is wrestling. This is the history of wrestling. It goes back 50 years, longer.
The only thing I want to say is I saw, because again, it's funny that Thunder Rosa, your current AEW Women's Champion, is also the Warrior Wrestling Women's Champion, and I saw she's officially vacating that title. I guess if you're in South Bend, Indiana, on April 23rd, I believe that's a Saturday, you can go see her vacate the Warrior Wrestling Women's Championship.
Saturday.
That's a Saturday. That's a Saturday. I was watching AEW Dynamite. I'd be watching AEW. Am I allowed? Do y'all all right? Do y'all think that Sammy Guevara, Tay Conti photo is too much for YouTube?
No.
That shit is whack.
That's
whack.
So the storyline is that they did the nasty at some hotel, right?
Hey, they planned this. It's just based in real life. You remember when
Of course.
Never mind.
But you know what? Shouts out to y'all for doing the nasty. If you do the nasty and you're you the BRP prediction champion,
take the picture.
No. Listen to me. You're the BRP predictions champion.
That's what.
I'm assuming they said probably one or two things happened. I was thinking about this earlier.
Or Kofi, you better not sneeze, nigga. You can be oh.
We'll bust it. This is not the highest quality image, right? Outstanding.
We quick over here.
This is 5 years. 5 years. But this is not the highest quality image, right? This could be an image that could have been a still from some video, right? He's a vlogger, right? Like he's always got a camera on him. I wouldn't be surprised if he set this up himself. Either he did it like a whatever, however long he needed to run from the bed to set the timer up to run back, or they just had a video camera set up and they just got a still from it, whatever. But you mean to tell me they did the nasty on the title and they didn't clean it?
Cal, there's some motherfuckers talk about how old niggas always trying to bring shit back, or old niggas always talk about when they had back in their era and all this other shit. Why you doing this shit? Just like some attitude era type shit, right? Or wrong?
Everybody's been saying Edge and Lita. That's what I've been seeing on the timeline. They did the nasty on the TNT Championship.
It's some old shit, right?
Facts.
Motherfuckers sitting there and complaining about, but this is what you go with. Like
this is what y'all want. Jeff Hardy jumped 18 feet in the air.
Still wrestling. Like that's what I'm saying. Like how can you slander Jay Cargill, but then like Jeff Hardy at.
Hey, Peeps, I'm sure your favorite wrestler got me blocked. Don't even worry about it.
How about that?
I think, kid, you ain't got to get hot.
So, but you mean to tell me, all right, so they got to put some Fabuloso on that damn title.
I just saw the private chat. I just saw the private chat, y'all.
You are stupid. You are lateness.
I didn't see that either. To be fair, I didn't see that either. It's been a lot going on, but I'm sorry. This is what the fuck is.
Hey, don't do that, Zero.
Oh, say less.
We all thought of it. Come on.
Oh,
say less.
I didn't see her.
We gotta send that out.
His mom took the photo. Ma, come here. Ma.
Stop it.
Ma, the meatloaf. Ma.
No way. Y'all wildin'. I mean, good for him. But you mean to tell me this man's been wearing this title for 3 weeks? He didn't smell nothing on it?
Cal, you got it. He
ain't smelled nothing on it.
Yo, when he threw the title down, when they told him, like, oh my god!
Yeah,
I don't understand how Scorpio Sky won that title unless this man called it the fucking he calls himself the co-champion. The
I told you why when he won the title.
No, I know why.
Dan Lambert saw that picture. Would he describe Scorpio Sky in that picture as colored?
The colored fella. Look at him. He's blue. I'm sorry.
He's the color, the colored fella runs around with me.
That colored fella, not Ethan, the colored guy.
Yeah,
is that bad? Because that's what he would say, right?
No, that's exactly what he said.
The colored guy.
That nigga be coming down there and them goddamn Sparkses, yo.
The colored guy. Well, I'm dissecting it because I gotta watch shit on TV.
Funny as shit.
I have to dissect it because this is the storyline.
Hey Vin, you gotta send that clip to you gotta send that directly to Sparks because
facts. They got in the ring and said if you put your lips on the title, that means you had us in your mouth. And then she posted this on Twitter. This is the story. I have to dissect it. It's the storyline.
Niggas get killed for less, B.
They did the nasty on the title, then he put his mouth on it. That's the story. This is going to be the what drives Scorpio Sky versus Sammy Guevara.
Oh, that's what you doing, cuz?
And I still can't get past the fact that this man got he's smelling like Sammy Guevara and Ty Conti talking about him the co-champion. And he cool with it. He smell it. Look at his face.
Yeah, niggas is disgusted.
He said, "What?" He said, "You need to take your nastiness out of here."
Let's now see. This is all right. One thing I hear older wrestling fans complain about a lot.
Smell like Badussy in here.
Outstanding. You see, I flashed it. Look how quick this nigga, the nigga Royale was like. I know exactly what that is. Shout out to
you know.
Royale. They talk about realism, right? Realism. Right. A nigga that looked like Dan Lambert find out that girl been butt naked in that belt, he would have been like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Whole
he
time.
Probably would, yeah.
Titty residue.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's what
I'm sorry. I apologize.
I'll let you listen to you breathe.
Listen to you. I want to hear you breathing.
I apologize.
Y'all some nasty niggas, y'all.
Huh?
You said, "Could I just put it through the hole?"
What?
I just want to stick it. I'm not going to take my pants.
YouTube.com/
Yo, I'm out of here, dog.
Black Rasslin. Let me get.
Has it been that long, yo? You don't remember these Dave Chappelle quotes?
No.
Goodbye.
Jesus.
Mop top.
Is
that me on this podcast? Am I mop top?
Speaking of recycling old quotes, one of my favorite things that I saw in pro wrestling this week was Kevin Owens. I don't know if I don't think there's a white wrestler of the week, but this was amazing.
Whoever called him white fam is not gonna make it into heaven.
That's terrible. I do not condone that. I do not condone that. I will not stand for it. Do not type it in the chat. Nowhere. I do not want to see it. Do not.
That's the name of the episode.
Do not.
White fam is crazy.
Do not name this episode White Fam.
What?
This part was funny though. You see the brace on his left leg.
The braces were
the
too
nigga
much.
was dropped. Yo, that's how good a heel work the nigga doing. He's dropping beers on purpose, yo.
It was good.
Who's that level of like?
He said, "Why don't you come in here and hand me the beers?"
It was
in my hand. What are you throwing them for?
He ran the whole opening. The whole opening segment was amazing. Love it. Shouts. I don't know what that situation is going to. Are they wrestling or is this going to be a confrontation?
That's a great question.
It'll be like Stone Cold will do a couple of punches, maybe a Luthez press and like a stunner. But
it'll be.
Yeah.
Y'all wilding. That y'all wilding. Fame ain't got that many tattoos.
I got more color too.
That's number
Which
one.
Which is weird, yo, because black people, don't take color as well as whites usually.
Right, but you got to find the right tattoo person to put some color on your skin, is what it is.
Usually, it'd be a colored.
Yeah, people that understand Latin. Shouts to Sean Robert.
White fan from Dundalk and take shots of Fireball. Fireball.
Jesus Christ. Did y'all it just dropped today, and I know people have been busy, but did anybody on or in the chat, did y'all watch that WWE Evil? Y'all catch any of them episodes yet on Peacock?
Nah. So it was a bit off-putting. The first episode was about Hulk Hogan until I realized it was called Evil. Then I was able to kind of rationalize.
I've only watched the Sasha Banks episode, but I like what they did. We never talked about it on the show, did we? It's a John Cena produced. Well, it's a WWE.
He produced it? I didn't know that.
I think he's an executive producer. He narrated it, but it's being billed as WWE's first original docuseries. That's the headline
on Peacock.
It's on Peacock,
Yeah,
but
it's on the cock.
They did if you don't have Peacock, and I mean, if you're watching this podcast and you're a pro wrestling fan, I'm surprised.
Peacock, yeah.
But I just dropped my pen. But they're going to be dropping the Roman Reigns episode of WWE Evil this Monday after Raw, and I guess they're doing the episode with Kane and the Undertaker after NXT on Tuesday. So I watched the Sasha Banks episode. I thought that episode was really good. I was tweeting about it. They had, because they, like you'll watch something and be like, yeah, I was at home taking notes while I was watching Raw, and they had the dramatization, the little girl writing it down in her notebook or whatever. But then they had, that's crazy. That's funny. That's funny. That's fucking hilarious. Shouts to peace to the 609. Nah, they had actual footage of Sasha Banks with a camera looking at her notebook of her writing down all the moves that Eddie Guerrero was doing and shit. It was dope. It's a really for 40 some minutes of a show. They covered a lot of ground. I like it so far. I want to watch the Roman Reigns one next.
I'm gonna check it out.
I'm gonna watch that one.
It was produced by John Cena.
Yeah, he's an executive producer of it and a narrator.
Have we discussed that AEW Dynamite leads into a John Cena hosted game show?
Wipeout was on it. Wipeout's been on TBS for a minute.
Yeah, we talked about that when it was
Miz.
They brought it back.
It was Miz for a bit.
Well, a little bit when they brought it to TBS and John Cena was the host of it, and like they would air the commercials when Dynamite was on TNT, and it was weird.
Right.
And now it'll be the flip side if Cody Rhodes shows up and Rhodes to the top, go big show, whatever, all that fucking nonsense.
Well, but I think I'm just pulling this information up just so I'm clear, because I think the thing is yeah, there was a Wipeout that was on ABC for a while.
Yeah, that's when it first started with
and then I guess this iteration, yeah, this is we're in part 2 of season 1, and it's John Cena and Nicole Byer.
Yeah,
it's because it's a black woman that co-hosts with them. It's interesting. John Cena is very much in the Warner Media family, Peacemaker and Suicide Squad and all that stuff. Like TV, it's all under the same umbrella at some point.
And this is his chance to be a Lance Catamaran from Southpaw Regional Wrestling,
which was very good, yo. Very.
This is Lance Catamaran.
Is that on Peacock, or that's just on the internet? That's on YouTube.
Probably on YouTube still, yeah.
I gotta see. I need to go through that stuff again one night.
Yo, hold on.
I ain't get no message.
Nah, hold on. Let's see if we can get this in the focus.
We can. Why we canceling Black Rasslin? What happened? What happened?
Hey Terry, listen.
What happened?
I know niggas that's dangerous, and I don't play with none of them niggas. So it ain't me with the fucking photos, nigga.
No, it was me. That's my Black Rass of the week. It's not my Black Rass of the week. That's my Black Rass of the week. He said he was a menace.
Niggas get mad at me for the Black Rash of the week because I got
be mad. Terry, be mad at me. It's my fault.
It ain't me.
It's my fault. I'm not saying I want or need smoke, but it's on me.
Did anybody see Isaiah Kennedy's tweet today?
Who the fuck is that?
Isaiah Kennedy from Private Party?
Isaiah Cassidy.
Cassidy, my bad.
I didn't see his tweet. What was his tweet?
Is that from the
He's from TDE, yo. Isaiah Cassidy is on TDE.
Isaiah and Cassidy.
Yeah, whole time, yo. Remember when he got Freeway? He shouldn't have did Freeway like that. White fam is just see this jorts are playing.
Wait, now what was the tweet though?
Oh, hold on. Can you guys read that?
I'm gangster enough to admit that I got my ass pounded by a 63-year-old. What the fuck?
Nigga, you wildin'. Chill.
That match was crazy. He climbed a ladder and then stood up near some windows.
Yeah, that was
to do a the Swanton Semper V. If Semper VB is still in the chat, he'll testify. Last week when it was the Hardy Boys versus Private Party on Dynamite, that Swanton bomb that Isaiah Cassidy caught was rough. Private Party is really getting beat up by the Hardy Boys right now.
Well, the Hardy Boys was getting beat. I mean, the Private Party was getting their privates beat up anyway.
YouTube.com/Black Rasslin. Every Thursday. I can't do it.
Getting his ass pounded.
Shots.
I can't.
Sheesh.
It's Fam, what'd you get for your birthday? Did you get yourself anything special for your birthday?
Drunk.
I didn't get my. You know what? I
got
got
myself drunk.
Some. Yeah, I got myself drunk. Nah, that was other people. The other people got me.
Yeah, I hope. You better.
We went to dinner. Niggas. The restaurant had Crown Royal, which was beautiful because it was a diner. Not
nigga, where you was at? The shop where A-Wax and O-Dog killing niggas?
Let me get the image now, because that was a tall glass of Crown.
Nigga. I mean, I had combined. So I usually get, Crown with a lime is usually how I order it.
That bitch had a drink of
They
Crown.
bought it out in the coffee cup.
Right.
Yeah.
It was a hold up. It was a serious
and
situation.
And that was before I went to the bar. That's
Crown. The tweet said that's all Crown.
That's all Crown.
Certain
and a lime.
It's
a lime.
And a lime.
Certain shit I'm not drinking.
And about
it just don't look good.
That's a coffee cup.
That looks amazing.
No. What I'm saying is certain things.
Ice cold.
No, I could drink that, but I drink my Hennessy in
it was good.
Small spurts. You know what I mean? Bomb. Like I don't want to sip. I sip Crown. No, I don't want to.
Yeah, I'm still actually.
Nah, you're supposed to sip good liquor. You're not supposed to shoot good liquor, man.
Well, you don't know me, nigga.
Yes, I do. I said supposed to. I know you. You are an off the beaten path type of guy, nigga.
That's my nigga.
Big facts. I don't really have any other pro wrestling talk for this week.
Let's get the fuck out of here, man.
I'm needless to say, I'm tapped out. I'm still trying to figure out what the is.
Sean Rabbit, that crown that you posted. That crown you posted is better for cooking than it is drinking. I had a bottle of that and I had to struggle through it. But it's got the best bag of Crown.
Oh, wait, what was that called? The one that was on Twitter, that Jermaine.
Yeah.
What was that called?
Yo, Douce is I like Douce, yo. It's a sweeter cognac.
I've had Douce one. I had Douce. There was Douce Palooza when Douce Palooza was a thing. They did
before it got problematic.
Before this was about it was before whatever happened. They threw an after party at a Complex Con. That might have been the only time I actually drank Douce, but I was pretty lit that night. So salute to whoever made Douce, but it ain't Crown though.
It's Memphis Bleak. When he get off his job tutoring Blue Ivy, he goes and makes Douce at the plant.
He's got a big wooden barrel or something. He's just sitting there mashing shit.
No, he put the spigot in. He just put the spigot
that's
in.
Pousse.
Did you say?
Hey, yo, you drinking from the Pousse spigot is wild.
That's
disgusting.
Sounds like a good night.
We've
how niggas gonna take. That's how niggas want to take that move from the white girl on NXT.
Ew.
Is she on WWE 2K22?
No,
not yet.
Not yet. So I didn't download any of the
DLC
and shit.
Yeah.
So someone sent me a code.
Too early.
Someone sent me a code, and the code had already been used by the time I turned my PlayStation on.
That shit trash.
I don't know if I want to. I saw on Instagram all week. It was people really putting hip hop superstars into WWE. It was Kanye with the mask on, and J. Cole and Kodak Black's eyes and shit. It was he had they made sure They made sure his eyes was very prominent in the video.
He got lean eyes.
He got like what's that shit called? Bath salt eyes.
He's got the Freddie Gibbs and bust down eyes though.
Nah, that wasn't bust down. That was
power.
That was force.
His eye was looking over
like
there.
A pistol.
That was a heartbreak kid.
He said I knew you were gonna switch teams. Switch jerseys.
That was the Midnight Rockers. Shit, what we talking about? Well, actually, was his eye like that? The Midnight Rockers? That was after. That was.
I don't know when that happened to his eyes, yo. Hey, shout out to that guy Greg for keeping Hogan off the Tiz of Mage over there.
I gotta listen. I guess they didn't. I guess my email got lost in the sauce.
What email?
Exactly. Anyway.
God bless.
We're gonna get out of here, but I need to know before we get out of here, brother Fam.
Yep.
Who's your Black Rass of the week?
This week's Black Rass of the week.
This year.
Keith Lee. This week. This week's Black Rass of the week. Keith Lee, man.
That's what we've got to talk about.
Yeah, man. Keith Lee had the internet going nuts like Paul Wall this past weekend. Keith Lee looked like the type to was hilarious. His wife apparently found it, and his wife apparently found it, put him on, and he responded to him and says, "You guys are quite funny." Shout out to Keith Lee for being a good sport, and him and Swerve was in the ring together. So yeah,
it's interesting. That's interesting because the one thing we didn't mention is the Swerve Starks. I don't know if
I was gonna.
Well, go in, Drip. Go in. I mean,
my Black Rash of the week is gonna be Swerve because tomorrow night, match of the week most likely, absolute Ricky Starks against Swerve for the FTW Championship.
No, I want to talk. I've been watching a lot of AEW lately, and the quick build to
shit.
What's up?
Chanel West Coast is performing in Philly.
What now? Now?
Nigga, I don't give a
now. Matth, who's the Black Rass?
Snorted. This nigga snorted.
Special announcement coming soon. I promise you.
It's not coming today?
Soon.
Rock, you're acting like if you missed this episode, you gotta wait 6 weeks for the rerun. Come on.
No, I will say this. Hold up. Tonight, make sure you watch Atlanta. I don't give a fuck what you before. Make sure you watch both, because I think they ran 2 episodes of Atlanta tonight. Make sure you watch both. It's 2. And
not for 4 years, they better. They're the Veer Mahan of TV.
Make sure
Atlanta's coming back.
And if y'all in the chat and y'all watch Atlanta, make sure y'all watch Atlanta. I'm just saying, watch that shit before SmackDown. Watch that shit before lunch tomorrow. I don't think it's talking about cliffhanger. Fam, Matth, what is your Black Rass of the week?
Ricky Starks. Absolute.
The absolute.
Can you say yours?
I'm not saying mine. I'm not saying mine. My Black Rass of the week is Sasha Banks. I watching that WWE Evil. I love her story, but it would the way they build those episodes. You feel like she was like, yeah. What did she say? I grew up in the middle of nowhere. I was the only colored person out there. Like she was really like. She said I was the only color person out there, but it was kind of like building the origin stories. I don't know. The way they did it was really dope. And watching her and Bianca last year at WrestleMania, and then watching how they're building Bianca and Becky, just like Sasha did for Ronda Rousey, just like she did with a Bailey, just like she did with the Charlotte Flair and all these other women that she works with. It's funny to see how much she really lays the foundation for what a woman like Bianca is going to be doing in the very near future. Peace to Creek. Creek, shouts to you. Salutes to you for real. But yeah, Sasha Banks, that's my Black Rasslin of the week, just because she's a real when we talk about that GOAT list that we're gonna talk about at some point, I feel like Sasha's gonna be up just for what she's done and how long she was able to do it. What you gonna say, my brother?
Mimi over there bugging.
I actually have two runners. Oh, go ahead, cuz.
Yeah, shout out to Top Flight. The red eye fucking crazy. That's it.
Yo, I was gonna say something real quick.
Go ahead.
Oh no, like about Sasha Banks, like her and Naomi versus Rhea and Liv Morgan last Friday. Like, if it was just those two teams for the tag titles at Mania, that would be the sneaky match of the weekend potentially.
Right. It'll be interesting.
Yo, two honorable mentions for Black Rasslin of the week. First, Jade Cargill, and if you don't know what she did. Secondly, David Otunga. David Otunga.
Name I've not heard in a minute.
Yeah.
Shout out to him. You know what I mean? Last time we heard Jennifer Hudson that cheated on a nigga and you know what I mean, left him for dead for some other nigga. Right. Well, this week the nigga pawned the ring publicly. So shout out to him for doing that.
How much did he get? Hold up.
Oh no.
David Otunga.
Yo, the name of the website was ill too when I seen it. I gotta find it again. But yo, he sold the ring.
Apparently it was estimated retail value of $45,000. Holy shit.
45,000?
What the fuck he had? What kind of ring he had?
Hold up. Jennifer Hudson.
David had a Neil Lane design 5-carat cushion cut diamond ring for Jennifer back in 2008, which has an estimated retail value of $45,000.
Celebrity net worth has Jennifer Hudson at $30 million. So $45,000.
The website he sold it on was called IDoNowIDon't.com.
On that note, brother fam, where can the people find you on their social media?
Hey man, IllFam79 on your social media choice. At Where's Buffy? Of course, at Black Rasslin. You already know, man. I'm where y'all be at, man. Shout out to showing a nigga love on his day. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
At Math Damon, you already know.
Oh shit! I was like, Davis, aka Drip on Twitter, Instagram, Davis Cone DC.
Caught up in the.
No, I was like, because Black Rasslin on YouTube every single Thursday, Wednesday next week, but a week from now, fam, Math, and I.
Yeah,
that's it.
Next week's gonna be interesting. It's
trash.
3 sheets to the win.
Big trash.
It's gonna be hey. Every king should drink Crown. I'm Matt Cal on Twitter, at Black Rasslin on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram.
Should drink Crown.
BlackRasslin.com is the website. But as always, you can find the Black Rasslin Podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, go wherever you get your podcasts. We're there. Most importantly, youtube.com/Black Rasslin. Every Thursday, 8:35-ish Eastern Standard Time, PM, that is. Look at
the announcement coming, nigga.
2023. The audacity, y'all, to think that I'm not going to drop an announcement when I say I'm going to drop an announcement. 2020. You don't get to be a 3-time Black Rasslin Podcast Predictions Champion and not drop an announcement when you say you're going to drop an announcement.
Not for much longer, though, Cal. Predictions next week.
Drip, you got.
I'm not predicting shit next week.
So far,
next Wednesday, nigga.
There are at least 11 match drip. Are you going to survive 2 weekends?
No.
Some niggas can't even survive to hear a special announcement. They in there itching. Billy Kidman had
I had the itch before.
Like me or not, I didn't come up here